Welcome. If you're here, you must be a beginner and searching for the best Python editor or IDE. Let me make one thing clear. Everyone's need varies. This is a general opinion, and I'm going to tell you some point. And based on that, you will definitely make decision on which one to go with. So let's get started. First, let me briefly introduce you both the softwares. VS Code, and don't confuse it with VS Studio. So VS Code is developed by Microsoft using Electron framework, which means it's written in JavaScript and Node.js. It has default support for several languages, but enhanced support for any language can be added using plugins or extensions. If you want to program in Python, the extension you are looking for is Microsoft Python. PyCharm. On the other hand, PyCharm is a fully featured IDE developed by JetBrains specifically for Python development. It is written in Java and Python and provides many features for Python development out of the box. There's a catch. Only the community edition is free and the professional edition costs around $200 per year. Okay, now stay till the end. I'm going to tell you 2 tips which will definitely help you. So after the brief introduction, you must be like, of course, PyCharm is the better one as it is a fully featured IDE for Python development. Well, you are partially right, and I will tell you why. Let's compare both software across some points. The first one is price. If you are a beginner, you will definitely not go for the paid version of PyCharm. So now you have 2 options, VS Code and PyCharm community version. So you're back to square one and don't know what to do. So the next point will definitely help you. Second is performance. PyCharm is known to hog a lot of memory when running. So if you don't have a high-end machine with enough memory, then PyCharm will definitely hamper your machine's performance. If you have a decent processor like an i5 and enough RAM like an 8GB, then it will be okay. I'm saying this because you are not just gonna run PyCharm. You will definitely be running, say, Chrome with various tabs open. And you already know Chrome is a big memory hogger. Watch my video on it. I'll tell you about why you should switch to Edge by clicking on the I button. In performance criteria, VS Code easily beats PyCharm because VS Code doesn't try to be a full IDE and keeps it simple as a text editor. The memory footprint, startup time, and overall responsiveness of VS Code is much better than PyCharm. Ease of use. PyCharm has a lot of features that most people don't regularly use, like advanced code refactoring tools, and it's slightly confusing figuring out where to find the configuration options if you haven't used it before. Configuring VS Code is much easier to wrap your head around. All you have to do is type Ctrl+Shift+P or Command+Shift+P, and a command palette appears where you can search for anything you'd like to do, and it appears in the results. Virtual environment. The 4th one is virtual environment. If you're a beginner, you must not know about this, but while starting a project, you have to create a new virtual environment or use an existing one. We have to do this manually in VS Code, which is great because you will get to learn about this. After creating a project, you have to activate it manually every time you open the project unless you make some changes to the JSON file. On the other hand, when creating a project in PyCharm, you will select what you want at the start page, while Python will create the environment and activate it every time you open the project. Now these were the 4 points. I hope they helped you. Now some of the tips that I mentioned. The first step is to download both the software and see which one better suits you, because this is the best way to make a decision. Tip 2. If you are a student, and have a college email ID, then you can use PyCharm Professional. That is the paid version for free. Personally, I use PyCharm. I have two machines. My laptop is pretty fast, but my desktop is old and cannot handle PyCharm. It literally takes 10 minutes to open PyCharm. If you guys want, I can make a video on how to reduce the boot time of PyCharm. Just comment below boot time and I'll surely make one. Will be really short, like a 2-minute video. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing and like and share my video. Thanks. Bye.